What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about me. Obviously it's my channel, so it is just a few facts that you may or may not know, may not even want to know about me, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyway, and you better sit there and watch it. If you do like this video, please go and give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I just want to apologize before I start about being gone for a couple of weeks. I know I didn't upload last week and I said new videos, and it says it in my thing on YouTube, like the thing, you know, the thing at the top of the thing, yeah, that thing. So in my YouTube banner thing, whatever it's called, I'm so tired right now, but I just had to sit here and do this video for you guys. So it says new videos each week. I have a really good reason for not making one last week. I lost a friend who, even though we knew didn't really have long to go, it was still a shock, and it still broke a lot of people's hearts, but I'm not even going to talk about that because I don't want to get upset again. The funeral is tomorrow, so yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the video, and I'm just going to talk about just random things about me that I just sat there and thought about, like, what could I tell that's kind of interesting and not like your general what's your favorite color kind of questions. So first fact is that I have never had a Tinder account. I don't want one. I was just thinking about this the other day because I was listening to something on the radio about some freaky thing that happened with two people that met on Tinder. Not going to go into it because it makes me sick, but I'm so glad that I've never ever downloaded the app, had an account. It's just not for me. If you have it, it's your personal choice, not judging you at all. I just would never ever, I'm not the dating app kind of gal. Second fact is that I didn't get my license until I was 19 turning 20. I know that's really late, but I just didn't really have an interest in driving. And I used to walk everywhere, catch a bus everywhere, catch a train everywhere, and I was happy to do that until I met my first long-term partner who convinced me to get my license, and so I did. And then once I got my license, I couldn't imagine life without it. And even now to this day, do not even think that I know how to use an Opal card, because I wouldn't have a clue. I just don't want to do public transport ever, so I don't intend on losing my license, and I do have all 13 points. Fact number 3 is that I wanted 6 children before I started having kids. Even after just having Braxton, I still wanted 6 kids. I did only want daughters, and I did cry in my ultrasound when they told me that Braxton was a boy. I was adamant that I was having a girl. I just wanted girls. I didn't know what to do with a boy. I have there's 13 cousins in my family, and 4 of them are boys. And I've only got younger sisters, so I've always helped change nappies, and I know how to deal with girls kind of thing. But then when you're a mum, it's so different. So yeah, you don't always get what you want, and I certainly didn't get what I wanted. But now I do not want 6 kids. Definitely do not want 6 kids. 4 is more than enough. I didn't realize the commitment. Obviously having a kid is a big thing, but some people like me don't think it through all the way. And think up to the ages where they are now, it's just full on. I love them all to bits. I love them with my whole entire heart, but I couldn't imagine having to share my love and my time with another 2 kids at the moment, or ever, I don't think. So if I was to ever think about it, it'd be down the track, and it would be 1 more and 1 more only, because I am obsessed with babies, but unfortunately they don't stay babies for too long. So lucky I have younger sisters to give me lots of nieces and nephews, and then kids to give me grandchildren when I'm older. So on that note, I have 4 sisters and 2 brothers, which is another fact that you might not know about me, because I don't really share about my dad's side of the family. So the 3 sisters that I would have talked about are younger, and they are on my mum's side to another partner. So there's a 24-year-old who you would have seen in my Easter vlog, that's Nikki. You would have seen Chloe, I think, in my Christmas vlog, not last year, the year before. And I think I actually did a video, like a food tasting weird video with her as well, and maybe even like a smoothie one, I can't remember, but she has definitely been on my channel before. She is 19, and then my younger sister, Sky, I think she's 15. And then I have an older sister, I think she's in her 40s, and then 2 older brothers as well. I didn't really get in contact with them until just a few years ago. I didn't really have a relationship with my dad back before my 20s, but I do have a relationship with him now, which I'm grateful for. So yeah, another fact is that, funnily enough, I don't wash my own hair, but right now it is wet, and I did wash it just now only because I have the funeral tomorrow. So I just wanted to wash it and blow dry it and straighten it, because I just didn't want it to look, it was so gross, like it was so overdue to be washed. But yeah, ever since I have been pregnant, I was so lazy and just didn't want to wash my own hair. So I just went to my friend's salon, and yeah, I just got it washed every week, and I would literally just sit there and talk until I had to pick up the kids from school, and it was just my mum time, like my time, which was really good. And I've still kept that little tradition going on past having kids. I don't plan on going back to washing it myself anytime soon. Another fact about me that you wouldn't know is that I am actually a qualified real estate agent. I practiced, well, I didn't practice, sorry. I actually went to TAFE and got my qualification back in 2014. So after my second, I just wanted to get out of the house. Caden was the worst baby, and I say this with so much love, but he was honestly the worst nightmare baby any mum could ask for. And I just needed my time. I needed to get out of the house. I needed to feel normal again. I needed to do something practical, but something that was also just for me. And so I put him in daycare. It was a little bit after he was born, and I went and studied real estate. And I don't practice for reasons that I do not wish to share, but yeah, I am a qualified real estate agent. Okay, another fact about me, I am actually petrified of heights, which also makes me petrified of flying. And funnily enough, with that one too, I have visited 6 countries. I will not let that fear stop me. I just want to travel the world. I want to see so many other countries that I haven't been to before. I have been to Vanuatu, New Caledonia, Fiji, Bali, Thailand, and America. So I blame her for that. And then later on, I was starting to get over my fear, and then my uncle put me on the Space Probe 7 at Wonderland. If any of you guys have ever been to Wonderland in Sydney, way back in the day, because it's been shut for like 15 years, that Space Probe 7, the giant drop, whatever you want to call it, that is scary. And it just, no, I never ever, I don't like heights because of that. So anyway, moving on to the next fact, which is that I was actually 57 kilos my whole teenage life. And then once I hit my 20s, I started to put a little bit of weight on, and I got to about 65 before I had kids. And then I bounced back really quick after Braxton, but then after Caden, I just didn't get back to what I wanted to be. And then with Aubrey, I slacked off a little bit more. And now with Madden, I'm just, like, trying to get back to where I was. Not exactly where I was. I don't want to be that skinny ever again. Looking back at old photos, I would never ever want to be that skinny. It just doesn't suit me. But I do want to get back down to about like 70 kilos. 70 kilos, I would be so happy. So after Madden and after losing the baby weight, I weighed about 89 kilos. I'm currently sitting at about 82 kilos because I have made the effort to try and lose the weight over the last few weeks. So in doing that, I have lost 7 kilos. Yeah, that was a hard one for me to share because I am so insecure about my weight at times. And then other days I'm just like, who cares? Like, you're you, no matter what. You are still you. There's no point in beating yourself up about it. Get up and do something about it, or shut up. Another fact is that I have known my actual best friend for 27 years. I met her when I was 4 years old. She was 2. We have been friends ever since. Actually, I wouldn't say friends in the beginning because her sister, who is 1 year older than me, but if you ask her, she'll tell you she's 29. Her sister and I were friends when we were younger, and she was like, you know that saying, two's company, three's a crowd? Well, she says, because I don't really remember much of my childhood, she says that we kind of just pushed her away and we were really nasty to her. And to be honest, I can see myself doing that when I was that age, but we definitely are not like that now. We are the best of friends. She is pretty much family to me, and I just love her to bits. Another random fact, I was sitting here thinking about like, what can I tell you guys? And for some reason I was like, have I ever done something cool that not many people have done? So when I was in year 6, I was actually on the news for my artwork. So we had like an art competition in year 6. So my artwork and myself got shown on the news, and funnily enough, I can't even draw a stick figure these days. So I don't know how that happened. Kind of one of those days where the teacher stands up the front and she draws on a piece of paper on this big easel and you kind of just copy. So it was an Aboriginal type artwork and I managed to get on the news for it. But yeah, anyway, last fact is that I actually have given birth 4 times, obviously, because I have 4 children. And the second child, Caden, was actually born in the sack. This is really, really rare. I think it's like 1 in 80,000 babies maybe gets born in the sack. So when he come out, I actually wasn't really that big with Caden. So I've kind of like looked down and I actually seen him come out in the sack. Like, it was really scary because I'm not sure if you've seen it on Facebook, and I don't really want to talk about this, but there's like abortion videos on Facebook. They'll be doing an abortion to a female who is like 20 weeks pregnant, which is just absurd to me. Like, it's just bizarre how anyone would want to wait that long to have a termination. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. I am anti-abortion, but I'm not gonna judge anyone for doing it. But I just think that that's such a strange time to want to have an abortion. But anyway, so that's what it reminded me of. It just reminded me of like this baby who has been taken out in a sack, and these people are playing with it like it's a ball. Like, it's not a joke, it's a human life. It actually makes me so sad. I don't even want to talk about it. So that's what it reminded me of. When I seen him, I just freaked out and I didn't know what to do. And the midwife, sorry, is like, okay, you need to stop. But I was like, no, I can't. Like, I had to get him out because I freaked out thinking that, I don't know, maybe he wasn't going to be alive because of it. So I just pushed, and as he was coming out, like his shoulders were out, she's just, I don't know how, she's just like torn the sack open. And so that's how my water broke. But yeah, so that is a really cool fact that not many people can actually sit there and say. So I thought that I'd throw that one in there. But anyway, I hope you learned something about me. If you enjoyed this video, please go and give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Oh my God, I cannot even speak right now. I'm so tired. This was the only time that I had to film this video. But yeah, anyway, also please give it a share. That shows me your support. So since I think that this is a fun video to sit down and film, if you have any questions about me that you want to know, leave it in the comment section down below or on my social media, wherever you want to put it, and I will do like a Q&A video. I'm just going to collect questions over the next however long it takes, because I'm not such a big channel, but I definitely do want to do a Q&A sit down video. So please feel free to ask me, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.